I read hundreds and hundreds of stories after our birthday giveaway on the prices of meat affecting your grocery budget, and I just want to give you some simple tips to help stretch out that meat budget. If you're just meeting me, my name is Amy Cross, and this is the Cross Legacy, where I teach you how to save money on groceries. Our family size is smaller now than it has ever been. It's just my husband and I, and our grocery budget is $135 per month per person. Included in that grocery budget is how I save for our meat purchase, which I purchase meat every 2 years. We have videos here on the channel how I save for our meat purchase and how to go about buying a large meat purchase, but today I just want to talk about ground beef and how you can stretch it out a little bit more. I get our ground beef in 2-pound packages, so this is 4 pounds of meat sitting here, and these are frozen solid from our deep freezer. This is our first time getting our beef wrapped in this airtight wrap. Normally we get it wrapped in the butcher paper, and that's how we have gotten it for many years. But I do find that this is handy in the wrap, that I can put it into the sink to defrost with just some cool water, and it will defrost in about an hour. So that's really handy if you're looking at 3 o'clock and realizing that you haven't pulled out anything for dinner yet. You can still get it on the table in time. Out of all the cuts that we get with our meat delivery, getting ground beef and roast are my 2 favorite because I can stretch them out into many more meals. Even though we do get a meat delivery every 2 years, I'm still trying to stretch out all the portions as much as I can. When I started adding veggies to stretch the grocery budget out, it was more because I was trying to add more nutrients into our meals and sneak in those veggies when our kids were little, and realizing how much my husband wasn't liking veggies all the time. So if I could sneak in more veggies, it just helped. And it's kind of funny, he didn't know for over 20 years I was adding cauliflower rice to our ground beef. He didn't know until one day he was sitting on the couch watching my Instagram channel, and he saw me talking about it in a video, and he was like, "Hey, wait a minute." And I'm like, "Yep, babe," the whole time. My rule of thumb is whatever I have for the ground beef, I will double it in size with whatever I'm cutting up to add for vegetables in it. So normally it is 1 large onion for every 2 pounds of hamburger I'm cooking. I have also found over the years adding zucchini is a really great sneaky vegetable you can add in there. If you peel it so they can't see the peels, it really helps. And if you cut it the same size as the onions, they'll just think it's onions in your ground beef. Other things that I like to add to the ground beef are beans and lentils, and that also helps with the protein. We have 1 vegetarian in our family, so I'm normally cooking whatever ground beef we're having, and then also another dish for the other person in our family, and that way everybody is getting fed. So it's easy to make some extra lentils and then just add it into the ground beef as it's cooking. I think it's also really important that you always have cooked protein ready to go in the freezer. So whenever I'm making something like ground beef, I'm always doubling or tripling what we actually need for that meal, and then I can store away the rest of it into the freezer and pull it out on another busy night. My plan this year is to get a lot of these videos together of spending $20 to $25 on meat and showing how you can stretch this out to multiple meals. When I was at Costco this weekend, I did see that grass-fed organic beef was $6.50 a pound. So 4 pounds of that would still land you right in that $25 mark. So no matter what your goals are for your family, you can get affordable beef, and you can get it either from a local farmer, Costco, or you can get it from your grocery store, and you can decide what's best for your family and for your budget. When I get the beef, it's already divided into these packages, but when I used to buy meat at Costco and the grocery stores and I was getting large packages of meat, I was making sure that I was breaking it down into the portion sizes that I wanted to cook. And if you flatten those portion sizes out, if you're putting them in a Ziploc bag, they will defrost a lot quicker. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you're hitting subscribe. We put out 3 videos every single week talking about the groceries I'm bringing into the house, and how I'm actually using them in meals. And tonight I'm actually making this ground beef for tacos that we can have for dinner tonight, and then I'm going to be able to put the rest of it away into the freezer to be able to pull out for lunches and dinners for the next couple of months. I spend time every single day in the morning and the evening making sure that I have all of my YouTube comments caught up and I've answered them all, or even if you get that little heart, it's for me that I've actually read your comment. So if you ever have any questions, make sure that you ask. We are making a playlist of all of these stretching out your meat budget videos, so make sure that you're checking it out because we've already put up a video on pork loins, and then we're also adding one for bacon. We are putting all of these stretching your meat budget out videos together. We've already put a couple up on the channel, and we have many more planned in the coming months.